Hey guys! I want to apologize in advance that if there's any wind noise in this video because it's kind of windy today and I didn't bring my microphone, so it's been a while since I made a vlog and I kind of just wanted to catch up with you guys and kind of tell you what's going on. So one of the biggest things I'd say that happened kind of recently was, as you know, we've been living with some people for the last almost year, and it's been really great, a really amazing experience to be able to do that. But for some reason there's this thing that it's this ego thing, or it's this belief that I'm not successful until I live on my own. I'm not successful until I buy my own place and have my own sustainable farm or whatever. And it's kind of been that belief has been giving me a lot of sadness, and it's giving me this feeling of not being happy with my present moment. And also, that is such an old, outdated way of thinking. I realized, so, the old American dream that they teach you about in school. There's this book that we read, I remember, I think it was something about a salesman. It was I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was one of those books that you read about the American dream, because we had a unit on that. So I read this story, and for some reason that stuck with me. And the same thing with being brought up in the Midwest, and for some reason a lot of people just think that to be successful you need to have a house, you need to have a well-paying job, and blah 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 blah, right? So in a way I've been carrying that with me, and I just always felt like I wasn't good enough for anything, anything that I was doing. I just felt such a rush to get things done and to be something, and I'm just not that. So I realized this, and I was I can't really afford to do that right now. I got to be debt free, and I don't want to get back into debt. My intention is to pay for things that I want, and not have to worry about having a mortgage or anything. And I just definitely don't have that right now, especially for this area. And another thing is, I don't know where I want my forever home to be. Maybe it's silly to think I'm going to stay somewhere forever, but I really want to. I really want to stay in a place that's my own house. I want to stay there forever. So basically the past few months I've been making myself miserable because of this belief, and I try to find ways to escape that, instead of just accepting where I am and making the most of it. So I think one of the biggest things that recently happened was letting go of that belief and accepting where I am right now and really liking it and staying present with what I'm doing and just taking my sweet ass time. There's no rush. There's no rush for anything. It's just be you, just do you, be you, and the rest will fall into place. That's really what I'm learning right now. So today feels like the first day of fall, finally. We've had such a hot summer here in Sedona, so hot, and it's been really amazing to just go outside and to go on a really long hike to just be out all morning. Since we decided that we're going to stay where we are right now and stay living with our housemates, we live with this old couple. Well, they're not even old. They're like 20 at heart. They're so funny. Age-wise, they're older, but spirit-wise, they're like our age. So it's like we're living with people our age. And they're really cool. They have a really cool, like, vintage house. And so Austin and I have a room down in the basement. And, like, when we got here, we kind of just made it up because we didn't know how long we were going to stay. And we didn't decide on staying for a long time. We kind of just thought, oh, we'll stay here for whenever and we'll leave whenever we want, because that's usually what we do. And I just don't want to do that anymore. So the other night we were all talking and we asked them, oh, do you guys really actually like having us here? Do you want us to be here? Are we in your way? And I guess they are more than happy to have us around because we help them out so much around the house. And Thomas is writing a book right now. It's like a daily book about the magnificence of the human spirit. So he's writing this book right now, and since I published 2 books, I can really help him out with things like that. So I'm always helping him out with his computer stuff, and we're doing home improvement projects all the time, and we're expanding the garden. We're just trying to turn this place into like a desert oasis, like beautiful retreat center or something. I don't know. They were sad that we thought that they didn't want us there. So they're like, yeah, we're just more than happy, and like, you guys help us out so much. No one's ever helped us out this much. And it's just like, sometimes when you ask for something from the universe and it's like exactly what you want and it comes true, you like doubt it. You're like, why do I have this now? Why is this mine? And sometimes you just have to accept it. Like, yeah, you do deserve this. Yeah, you are worthy of this. Yeah, it may be something different than what your parents told you would happen to you or that society taught you, but it's still pretty damn awesome that you can manifest this. So yeah, we live in one of the coolest places ever in Sedona, which is like a dream place for me to live, and I'm here living it. So after that conversation, I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to think about moving out for like a long time. I want to stay. I want to help finish what it is that I came to help them with, even if I don't know it all right now. So we're like doing some remodeling projects, and one of them is in our room. We live in this little room down in the garage, and right now it's just like a room. It used to be the laundry room like a long time ago, but we're gonna put in a bathroom so we can have our own bathroom, and I'm trying to decorate the place a little bit more aesthetic and like cozy. So I got some plants and I redid a chair yesterday. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on here. It just feels so amazing to let that weight off my shoulders of the rush and the American dream, because there is no American dream. The American dream is dead. Other things that have been going on. Also, if you notice I'm talking funny, I have a canker sore like right here. I like was eating popcorn and bit my lip, and over the next few days it just got super inflamed, so it hurts like a motherfucker. So I've been working on creative projects, and there's so much going on, I can't even tell you all of it. But two things that I have updated and am excited to share with you are, I started a clothing line from Morning Motivations, my book. So what it is, I sell organic t-shirts with parts of my poems on the front, and they are meant to inspire you or other people, to give you some motivation, or to help you feel connected with nature in some way. So I have two of them right now, and the first one is, follow your desires or live with your regrets. And this kind of came to me when I was in Ireland. I don't know what we were doing, we were like hiking or something, and this saying just popped in my head. I'm like, whoa, that is pretty true. Like, if you don't follow your desire and go for what you are dreaming of, then you just have to live with that feeling of regret in your heart, and that is just not worth it. Guys, no. So there's that shirt to help you follow your desires, and remember that if you don't, you have to live with your regrets. And then there's a little meadow underneath, and I have them in men's and women's organic tees, and then there's colors and white. And then I also have another shirt. It says, no matter how big or how small, a dream is a seed, and that's not all. So that's from Morning Motivations. And in the middle is a picture of an acorn because I just love acorns. I think they're so cute. So that's what that shirt is. And same thing, it is men's, women's, white, and then I have color shirts, and it's organic. So you feel good about wearing organic clothes, and I priced it so it wasn't too high, because when I'm shopping for organic clothes, I'm just a t-shirt kind of a person, so I wear t-shirts, but it's just a little bit irritating when I go to look for organic clothes and they're just so expensive. I can't afford that. I don't want to pay that much for it. So I decided that I wanted to make something that is a little bit more affordable for you guys. So I priced it pretty low. And also, besides from the t-shirts, I have these new botanical journals. These journals, they have the cover is a photo of a plant that I took somewhere along my travels. So the three that I have up right now are, there's a fern. The fern one is so pretty, and the quality is so amazing. I'm just so excited to share them with you. So there's the fern one, and then there is one that's ivy, and that one's a little bit brighter colored. And then the third one is a prairie with echinacea in it. So I've got those three up on my store as well. And for every purchase you make on my store, I will donate money to plant one tree somewhere in the world that needs trees. So one purchase equals one tree. The organization that I'm donating to is called One Tree Planted, and they plant trees in Indonesia, in Vietnam, North America, and Oregon, California, and Colorado, And in South America, in the rainforest, which could really use some right now, there's a whole list, and every month I'm going to ask you guys on Instagram where you would like me to donate trees to. So if you don't follow me on Instagram already, you can do so by clicking on the link down in the description below. And also, I send out a newsletter at the end of every month to like kind of share what's been going on with Adventures Across, and I'm going to start sharing now about this one tree planted and where we donated to, and like what we helped and things like that. So if you want to sign up for my email list, click on a different link in the description below, and that'll take you there. And as always, I really appreciate it if you do purchase something, because it helps me, a small artist, stay alive. And we are planting trees, which is so important. I've been working a lot on that. I'm really excited. I finally feel like I found something that I feel good about sharing my art. Because, I don't know, like wall art, I like practicality in life. I don't like to have a lot of clutter. So art, I love art. I love going to a gallery to look at art, but I'm just not the type of person to bring art home. So I feel like since that's my energy, then maybe other people might feel the same. So I'm trying to come up with things that are more practical and that you can use every day. So a journal you can use every day. And since I am an author, I write a lot. Maybe a lot of other people write a lot. And journaling is so important to me. So, and then t-shirts. I mean, obviously we all wear clothes, and if you're plain Jane like me and just wear plain old t-shirts, that's just perfect. So I'm gonna get going. I'm actually looking for crystals to put into a giveaway that I'm putting together. It's really cool out here in this little part of the desert, because there's like a meadow, but there's rocks everywhere, and I found these geode quartz crystals before out here. I found like maybe 6 of them, but certain spots have them, and they're really, really cool. So I'm trying to find one to give to one of you guys to launch off this new Etsy store endeavor. So anyway, I'm gonna get going. This video got super long. As always, you know, I just love to talk. Alright, I love you guys. Make sure you watch out on my channel. You know, like the videos and subscribe and click on the bell, because I'm coming out with a new series of videos about foraging for food and other gardening videos and tutorials on how to use foraged food and all that stuff. Because, you know, it's the harvest season, so there's a lot going on right now. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Bye!